What's going on, everybody? Dogman Dan here. Welcome. Yay. Awesome. You can probably tell by the title, right? 5 years. Yes, 5 years for a lot of things. So let's get a little bit funky with it, if you will. So it's a little over 5 years now that I've been on YouTube, creating content on YouTube. And we're going to talk about that. We'll go through some of the statistics here. I think you'll be pretty amazed. Well, maybe some of you will be. And it's coming up on 5 years for the actual Night Owls gaming community itself, the actual community that was started 5 years ago, and the forums and the website that I work on all the time and all that stuff. Yeah, so I kind of set this in the middle of both of those to make it one big, huge couple-day celebration, if you will. And by celebration, I mean, yes, we are going to have some giveaways coming up here in another day or so. Just when the weekend hits, when I can get it all together. We're going to have 2 types of giveaways here. One is going to be a Steam giveaway. I've got a number of games that I've purchased throughout the year in my inventory that we're going to do a big game giveaway here. And then the other one is going to be a WARFRAME giveaway. And it is going to be epic. Let's just say epic. You will not have ever seen this much stuff given away on any giveaway on my channel, or I would almost believe on anybody's channel, because D hooked me up and I want to thank them for that. I told them what's going on. It's been 5 years. I mean, obviously you guys know that this channel, the mainstay of this channel, is WARFRAME for a little over 3 years now. Yes, we've had many other games. We will have many other games coming this year. We've got the fact that I'm working with PR relations firms now. I'm working with some indie developers that have contacted me, and I'm happy to work with them. You know, obviously still working with DE all the time, and so forth and so on. So there's been a lot of significance, and I've met a lot of the goals that I wanted to meet so far. And I've got a lot more goals that I'd like to achieve, and it's with you guys that we'll get there. But yeah, so that's coming up here in another day or so. So just be aware of that, and I'm hooking everybody up. Let's just say that, okay? All platforms for WARFRAME, everybody's getting a hookup. It may not be a lot of everybody, but everybody is getting a hookup, okay? But with that, let's just go ahead and get in some of the stuff on the channel. I know a lot of people are probably like, okay, well, he's not doing the giveaway now, so I'll just come back another time. Whatever, it's fine. You know, I understand. I get it. Don't think that I don't know, though. I know everything. Anyway, so let's get into some of the statistics here, and it's crazy. Now, keep in mind when I show you some of these images, and I have to do them as images because I had to block out money, earnings, if you will, because of my partnership agreements and such with YouTube and with my MCN and whatnot. I'm not allowed to show anything that has to do with financials, so just keep that in mind. Okay, we're gonna go all the way back to the beginning here, and this is just a few minutes to go back. And if we look back at 2011, which is when I started, I actually started February 21st, 2011, but I put on the screen here January through December. Look at that. I had 38 subscribers for that year. 18,000 views. That was pretty good. And all we were doing that time was Need for Speed World when that game was out. Need for Speed World. Ooh, man, I remember that. Played that for several years until I just couldn't play it anymore. EA got things worse and worse and worse with the game. Too many hackers, too many cheats, too many things going on, and we broke into WARFRAME, and I broke into Firefall, and a couple other games at that time when I started to step away from Need for Speed World. But you know, we started out with 38 subscribers. It was some really, really crappy videos. Oh man, really crappy videos. Most of them have been deleted because they had, you know, like AC/DC and Sammy Hagar and music in the background, and of course all that stuff got copyrighted. And then when I wanted to go kind of legit, if you will, I had to remove most of that stuff. So most of those videos are long gone. But you know, it's still in my head. We still got remnants of it all over the forums, so forth and so on. But moving on to 2012, okay, we see a slight change now. Things start to get a little bit better, right, in terms of things. So I moved up to having 73 subscribers for 2012, which I think is pretty cool, I guess, at the time. Again, it was just pretty much just Need for Speed. As you can see, the videos at the bottom there, we had some Dead Frontier, Sim Raceway I was playing, we had Firefall, Need for Speed Most Wanted was on here, Ghost Recon Online. That was a big game too. GRO, when I got invited into the closed beta, and the first closed beta had only 300 players in it, and we got to play with the developers and the community managers. I got some, I don't know if I can find them, I got some awesome screenshots, you know. Got some great kills in there, killing up those community managers all the time. That was fun. It was fun. It felt freaking awesome. But that game quickly fell off when they decided to go more pay to play or pay to win instead of free to play. And so I just kind of stopped playing it. But you know, it was a pretty good year, even in 2012. It was 51,000 views that year, 46,000 minutes watched, which, you know, watch time is pretty good. Average of 2 minutes per video, which at the time would be fine for me. You have to take into consideration how many videos are released on average and whatnot. So some dislikes, some likes, all that good stuff. But that was a pretty decent year. Wasn't really doing anything other than just, you know, chilling, having fun, messing around a lot with the guys in the community. And most of those videos, you know, it was everybody just mishmashing and talking and just going crazy and just having fun. And of course, you know, we still do that now, but yeah, it was that. So then we move into 2013, where things start to change up a bit. I picked up with my first MCN network in this year at this time in 2013. I picked up WARFRAME at the beginning of 2013 when I started doing videos. As you can see by the top 10 videos for that year. WARFRAME, Ghost Recon Online, Warframe, everywhere. And I met a lot of people, obviously, when I got into my MCN, which I did not stay with very long until I moved into the one I'm with now, that I've been with for a couple of years now. But we had a really decent year. This is when things suddenly just popped up. You know, I went from, what, 38 subscribers to 73 subscribers to 760 subscribers in a year. Average view time went up. 669,000 minutes watched on my videos, 217,000 views. It was awesome. 3,000 likes. I mean, the numbers were there, you know. Look at that. My number one video was my Necros when he came out for that year. And then, you know, we had a few others here. We had another Necros video, the Orc and Derelict Assassination, the original Lefantis that came out. A couple of first looks. There's my Oberon when he first came out. He was on there. So it was a solid year, and I was really, really into WARFRAME, obviously. Obviously still am. Yeah, I started to take things a little more seriously and tried to keep bumping up and listening to what everybody was telling me and learning and trying to improve as best as I can. But then we get into 2014, really stepping it up. I mean, look at the difference. From 217,000 views to 1.5 million views. We jumped from, what was it, 760 subscribers to just over 5,900 subscribers for the year. and it was an active year. A lot of interactions, as you can see, likes, comments, 15,000 comments, and I responded to damn near every single one. And I still to this day respond to as many as I possibly can. Pretty much every single one, unless I find one that I just don't think requires a comment, and I'll just hit the like button, if you will. But then you look at the down below again, it was all Warframe, and then the crew. The crew came out, and I did that beta review. Got a lot of positives, obviously, from that beta review. And yeah, but it was still mainly focused on Warframe. You look at this, the Howl the Kubro. Still my #1 video of all time is the Howl the Kubro, and that thing is now what, a little over 2 years old, and people still watch it. And we had the Oberon video, the rank 30 Oberon, that still sits up there. You'll see when we hit the lifetime here in a few minutes. Moving on from 2014, which was a solid year, thanks to all of you guys. We hit 2015, and we jump again. Yes, the average view duration went down, but that's okay because whatever. I put out a lot more videos in 2015 than I did in 2014, so again, that also takes into account views. But we jumped up to 6,471 subscribers, so almost another 500 more for the year in total. Up 35,000 likes, a little over 12,000 more likes for the year. Shares, obviously the watch time, freaking crazy. And the view time, I mean, the watch time went up by another 2.1 million minutes. Watch. That's 7 million minutes you guys enjoyed my videos. That's freaking crazy. And then in terms of views, I went up another million views for 2015 versus 2014. Crazy, right? I mean, that's just crazy. 17,000 more comments, and I responded to damn near every single one. And I believe that's the one thing you got to do is interact. It's the biggest thing of all. So I mean, 2015, solid year, great year, awesome year. 2016, we've just started, so we don't have a lot going on in there right now. But I mean, it's already been a very positive year. 1.5 million views. I'm up on the average duration again for this year anyway. 526,000 views, I should say, and 1.5 million in watch time, give or take, based off of where they're at already. 1,200 of you guys already subscribing. I mean, my dislikes are up for the year again. My comments are significantly down. I gotta do something about that. Gotta get you guys to comment more. I think I'll figure out some ways to make you comment. But yeah, I mean, again, we're just having a great solid year, and the Warframe Basics 101 video. Always getting comments on there. People always asking questions, and that's what it's there for. Ask questions. I will try to answer them. Anytime you got a question, especially when it comes to particular things you don't like, the clan dojos, you got questions about it, I'm happy to answer, so forth and so on. But you really look at the Sands of Inaro's detailed overview is already cranked up there in watch time and views. It's an amazing year already so far in terms of things. And then what we're going to do is get into lifetime. If anyone's still watching, lifetime. Look at that, 15 million minutes watched by you guys. I gotta do something, right? I mean, that you guys are actually enjoying it. 15 million minutes is a lot of minutes for 2,000 videos. We got average view duration, a little over 3 minutes, based off of 2,200 videos. That's crazy. Views, almost 5 million people have viewed this channel. That's insane. Yeah, I may not have 100, 200,000 subscribers, but that's alright, because we'll get there. And when we get there, we'll have everybody that's still active and enjoying the content and the creations and the stuff. 14,564 subscribers as of me making this recording. Look at that, 69,000 likes on the channel. Definitely many more likes over dislikes. 38,000 comments. Just crazy. But then we look at the top 10 videos of all time. The Kubro, like I said, Oberon, of course. You can't not knock Oberon. Oberon's just hanging in there, even though that video was 2 years old. Still hanging in there. Another Kubro, the Hidden Rooms, which I really got to update the Hidden Rooms and Syndicate stuff, but that takes a lot of time to find the medallions, which are moved around a lot more than what they used to be. But maybe I'll do just like another straight up Hidden Rooms and hard to find areas and stuff that you may not see. It'll take a little bit of time, but I'll probably do something again to update that. Necro still sits up there. The crew still sits up there. You know, 3 of my Kubro videos sit up there. That's crazy. Before I end up on this video though, but the one thing that just stands out and amazes me of all time is right here on this. A year ago, when WARFRAME officially subscribed to my channel, when DE, the Play WARFRAME team, subscribed to my channel. And if you look there at the screen, my name sits among some of the biggest YouTubers that I know of in terms of people, and in a very, very limited amount of channels that they actually follow. I mean, you look at some of those names, I'm humbled. I am more than humbled that that's there. And I was the community spotlight. Again, humbled that that happened. Amazed that my hard work and effort was recognized by someone. And this is what has helped me to be able to move on to other things in terms of working with PR firms and being able to bring out new games and first looks and stuff like that, and talking directly with other smaller indie developers and getting stuff from them to review and talk about. And hopefully these are the types of things that we can keep growing throughout the year. I've got plenty of ideas of what I'd like to do to keep going on the channel and keep growing and moving around and shifting things up a bit. Anyway, if you guys are still sitting around, apologize for the length. I know it's kind of long, but I like to ramble. You know that. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Stay tuned. Epic WARFRAME giveaway. Thank you again to DE for hooking me up with more than I thought I'd be able to get. And yeah, and then we'll have a Steam giveaway as well here. And kind of round up the 5 years. So until the next episode, thanks for tuning in, watching, listening. And I'll catch you guys soon.